Hey friends, this is Atif. Hope you're well and welcome to the new update on Fantom coin. We can see the price line of Fantom has surged more than 290% from 15 cents to approximately 60 cents. And now here we can see that the price line, if we switch to the daily time frame, then after every rally or every bullish candle, we are having a candle of correction. Like we had a rally here, we had a correction here. We had a rally of 3 candlestick. We had a correction. We had a rally of 1 candlestick. That was a move of 1 candlestick. We had a correction, 2 candlestick, correction, 2 candlestick, correction. And now after this 1 candlestick, we are again having another correction. But there is a still very big move due, and I will show you why I'm expecting that. And before starting the analysis, if you're not subscribed to my channel so far, then do subscribe it. And if you would like to support me at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing the different trading ideas on the daily basis, then you can find the link I've shared in the video's description. Okay, if I switch to the weekly time frame, then here, if I connect all these candlesticks from this week of the candlestick to this one, and including these 2 candlesticks and also this week of the candlestick as well, and now I'm just going to pull this trend line up to here, and we can see that the price line has found a rejection line or resistance line. It was rejected here and here and here as well, and on this candlestick as well, and now it is moving back to this rejection line again, and there is still a potential for the price line, a gap or space for the price line to be covered to reach up to this resistance, the downtrend line resistance. But more important, if we take a look at the oscillator like the stochastic, as I have already shown in my IOTX, the IOTX videos as well, that the IOTX is also making the same move. It is moving up with the move of the oscillator. Same as like that, the Fantom is also moving up with the move of oscillator. This is a stochastic, and you can see that previously we had a rejection here, but the stochastic at that was overbought, and we again had some other rejections here, and you can see that stochastic was extremely overbought here as well. Now this time, when the price action has started moving towards the upside, we have this stochastic coming from oversold zone to the overbought zone. Therefore, the price action can again follow the signal, and it is following the signal of the oscillator. Like previously, it was following the signal of oscillator to the downside, and now it is following the signal of the oscillator to the upside. Now, let's take a look at this oscillator with the combination of this directional movement index. Previously, we have seen that we received a buying signal by the directional movement index here. You can see that this blue line, that is the positive directional index, crossed up this orange line. That is a buying signal by the directional movement index, and ADX started moving up. Whenever this ADX starts moving up, that shows the power of bulls or bears or buyers or sellers. If we have this blue line up, then it shows the power of buyers. And when we have this orange line above this blue line, then it shows the power of sellers. Right now, at that time, it was showing the power of bulls. But if we take a look at the price action, that was not moving up. We were having extreme sideways movement because this oscillator was overbought. That was showing that we are in the overbought zone. We need to move down, and once the oscillator will be oversold, then it can move to the upside, because the oscillator works as a pendulum of the clock. Whenever it moves to the upside, it moves to the downside then, and after visiting the oversold zone at the downside, it always moves to the upside as well. Now from here, the oscillator moves up, and then you can see that the price action also moved up, because we already had received the buying signal by this directional movement index here, and when the oscillator was entered the oversold and started moving up, then we had a very nice rally towards the upside by the price action of Fantom. Now this time, let's take a look at the price line. What is it doing right now? we have, well, this time we already had this oscillator in the oversold zone. Previously we had the oscillator in the overbought zone, and we also received this buying signal by the directional movement index while it was in the overbought zone. And here we have some different condition. We have the oscillator in the oversold zone, and we did not receive the buying signal by this directional movement index. But now you can see here we received the buying signal on the candlestick that was started on 26th of July. And when we received the buying signal, we had very nice rally towards the upside. This is more than 290% rally after that. And you can see that we have still plenty of space for the oscillator to move up and enter the overbought zone. So far the oscillator is not overbought like it was here and here and here as well. Now the price line has also, you can see, has more capacity to move up to this resistance, but I believe this time the price action can break out this resistance and it can set highest price ever in the history of Fantom. Why? Because we have the oscillator's movement and this directional movement very much synchronized with the movement of the price line, and they can be very helpful for the price action to move up. Now I want to show you more stronger reason that therefore I believe that it will break out this resistance this time. Let me show you first the different simple moving averages. We can see that we have broken out all the simple moving averages with the time period of 25, 50, 100, and this red one is 100, and this yellow one is 200. This green one is the 50 simple moving average. I'm just waiting for this 50 simple moving average to make a golden cross, to cross this 200 simple moving average, this yellow one. Once we will have this golden cross that is still due, after that we can expect a very long-term move. But the most powerful signal that we can have within few hours or within few days, that is the price line is going to break out a very key level resistance, and the price action has reached that resistance. This was the head and shoulder formation previously we had that was started forming in the month of May 2021. And you can see this is the shoulder, and this is the head, and this is the right shoulder of the head and shoulder pattern. And this was the neckline here. You can see this was the neckline exactly. We have this neckline here, and the price action broke down this head and shoulder pattern here, and we had a very strong bearish move to the downside. Now if I place this trend line here exactly at this neckline that we have at 60 cents, then you can see that we are reached exactly at this neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. Previously this neckline has been breaking as a very nice resistance here, very strong resistance here as well, and here it has worked as a support, and now it has turned into the resistance again. Therefore, once the price line will break out this neckline of the head and shoulder pattern, it can even turn more bullish to make a very powerful attempt to break out this very strong resistance line that the price action has found here in the month of Feb 2021, and so far the price line is not able to break it out. So we have the support of the oscillators, and we also have we will have the support of this breakout as well. Once we will have this breakout, then within few hours we can have this breakout within few hours or maybe within few days, because this is really very strong resistance for the price action. We can see that previously when it was rejected here, the price action has been moving below this resistance for several days here, and once the price action broke out this resistance here, then for several days the price action has been moving above this resistance when it was turned into the support. Therefore we can have a sideways move here. However, if we watch on the long term, the oscillators are very strong bullish, and the price action can even break out this bigger resistance after break out this resistance of the head and shoulder patterns neckline. So this was the update so far. I hope that you have liked the video. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon. I have shared the link to join me here in the video's description. You can find there. Take care. Goodbye.